Hello, my name is Diarmuid and I'm a passionate painter all my life, and welcome to my studio. This is where I do my painting. However, today what I'd like to show you is how to stretch a canvas. Right, the reason I'm sitting down is because you can't see me and the work at the same time if I'm standing up, and I do want to show you what I'm doing here. So I have this stretcher bars which I bought separately like this in the shop. I have them joined together. I'm going to show you how I do that. It's simple. So here we are. Pay attention to the profile. The bit with the bulge on top here is obviously the bit that the canvas sits on, so they all have to face the same way. 20 by 24. I've got two 24s and two 20s, so you're going to be joining a long side to a short side, and I'll just show you how I'm doing that here. Just slot them in, get them in the right way. Kind of gently does it, I suppose. I kind of wiggle them in, might be a way of putting it. If I had a wooden mallet, it's the kind of thing I would use it for. My wooden mallet, unfortunately, which was a nice old one, lost its handle, so it's not much good. Here, try and get them nice and even there. So that's 1, 2, and then we join them. None of this is really that hard, but it's nice to start off with the simple basics. And why it's important is because the surface that you paint on is a really important, part of painting. Something like 2B is much better. I should probably have music playing in the background here when I'm performing boring tasks, which actually I do. I usually have music playing, but it's music on the radio and you never really know what's going to come on. I'm just hoping that yes, I'll be able to make a small canvas out of the bit that's left over on the left hand side. So I have a scissors to hand and I'm going to cut this. Linen is the best canvas. Painting in oils, you can paint on board, you can paint on wood, you can paint on canvas, whatever surface you want, but it has to be properly prepared. And that's why we're going into this. I mean, sizing and priming. I've already made a video about priming, and that's important. I'm going to make one about sizing. And I'm going to explain why that's necessary. I suppose it's a bit like tailoring here. You measure twice and cut once. I make sure that I haven't made a mess of this. I very often do, but usually get away with it. That's pretty much covering it. So now the next stage is going to be using the stapler, and I'll show you the way to staple the sides to give a good stretch to this canvas. The tools I have here: staple gun and canvas pliers, canvas pullers, which is not strictly necessary. I've had a few of these over the years. I found I didn't have one, so I got this lately, and it does help, especially for the bigger ones, but you can usually pull with your hands. We always start off with one staple in the middle of each side, and like this. So I put in one there, and now I'm going to put in one here. And I'm going to give this a bit of a pull, because it's good to start with a bit of a stretch. So this is the fourth one. I hope if you watch this channel in the future, you're going to see me doing different stuff, doing my painting. Whether I'll be able to do a painting from start to finish in front of you, which is probably harder than it looks. And most of my paintings take months and months and months, but I'll be able to do something, simulate something. Right, so with the canvas, we're gonna put the staples along this side, just making sure that the thing is pulled and there are no ripples in the canvas. And then I'm going to do the diagonal opposite over there, and then I can finish off there and there. That's the plan anyway. Now for the first one, you don't need to do too much stretching, because the pull will be when you get to the one opposite. And I'm putting these every couple of inches, every few centimeters. I have a little light hammer here, just in case they're not gone down very well. Right, so the diagonal opposite side of that. So I'm using the pliers here, and that gives me a big wide grip where I can put 3 in for each pull, and this is quite efficient. Okay. So now I'm onto my third half side, really, and this is where I start to put a good strong pull, as much as I can. I think there's about 6 or 7 staples on each half side. There's 4 of these. So far so good. So the second one, you see, so again, a good pull. It kind of leverage this. I don't know if you can see it. It gets a really good grip and pulls. That's why it's called stretching canvas. Job done on those 2 sides, and now I'm going to do the same on the short sides, what I call the short sides. Kind of learning that's a very different thing knowing how to do something yourself and trying to show other people how to do it. You think you know it all, and then I don't know, you start demonstrating, and then you realize, no, that doesn't make sense. How's anybody supposed to know what that is? But anyway, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments box down below. And you know, there's one very important thing I forgot to say at the beginning of this video. If you like what you see here, and if you hope, like I hope, that there's going to be a lot more value and information coming at you about how to paint and all that stuff, please subscribe. I'm assuring you that you won't be disappointed. That's not going in quite right. I nearly always have some stapler malfunction during this. But what have we got here now? So of the short sides, we've got 3 of them done. Sorry, the long pull, the short side. Just one more to do. I'm probably going to have to show. I'm going to have to learn how to explain things better, or else use diagrams. I think that's it actually. I think that's the end of the canvas, apart from tidying up the corners. So right, I think you get the idea here, just how to make the corners neat and tack it all over on the other side. Okay, so that's it, a stretched canvas. I've probably forgotten to say something. I probably, if there are questions, as I said before, please put them in the comments and I will answer. I'd be happy to, of course. The next project is going to be to size and to go into what sizing is. After that, I will see you in the next video. And please, it would mean a lot if you subscribe to this channel, because I will have a lot to show you in the future, and I hope to share.